Why are you doing this?
I'm doing this because I think that a lot of Americans have forgot what these 343 men and women did for us. I just can't imagine going to work and going to this call and knowing that you're probably going to die, but doing it anyway to save people that you have no clue who they are. And I think that's my definition of a hero, and this is my small way of paying my respects to them.
And how has your feet held up along this journey?
After about the first 65 miles, I started to get blisters, and they started to swell, so now we're in sandals and wrapped up in gauze and cling, but they're holding it together. So I have a mile and a half to go, and then I'll have the 5 miles tomorrow.
And talk about where your journeys have taken you so far. Where did you start and where will you end?
Well, I ran probably 900 miles in my town alone, which is about 5 miles across, so I make a lot of loops around my town. And then when I left my town to come here, I started from Darlington and went through Florence and Williamsburg and Berkeley, I think, and then I'll be headed into Charleston.
What's the reception been like for you here in Berkeley County?
It's overwhelming. I honestly thought that when I started doing this journey, it was going to be me running and my two guys that are with me as support, and that was it. I never imagined I'd have escorts through town or perfect strangers stopping on the side of the road and giving me water bottles, and people I don't know walking with me. I never thought this would happen.
And what was it? What has it been like for you when you've passed by? I know there was a soldier at one point in Berkeley County that pulled over and saluted. Like, what's it been like just seeing the people's responses?
It's emotional. I just think I do it because I want people to remember, and I think that if just one person remembers the 343 men and women on this Sunday, it will be worth all the miles I put in.
And is there anything else you think is worth mentioning? You said you're going to end on the bridge. Do you see yourself doing this anytime soon again?
No, I'm going to take a break. I think when I go home, I'm going to take about a week off of running, and then I'm going to start for the police officers and the Port Authority. When I started this journey, I didn't realize that 343 people did not include the police officers or the private ambulance services. So I've still got 2 or 3 pages of people to run for. So I'm going to take a week off, and then I'm going to start on those pages.
So you'll definitely be back doing this again?
Yes. I run 3 miles, and then I get a picture of the person and a little article on their life, and I post it on our Facebook page, 3 Miles For. So I think I'll continue this until I have every person that was a first responder to the World Trade, recognized.
And is this the first year you're doing it?
Yeah. It started last September the 11th. My run club, Fitness World Run Club, does 9.11 miles every September the 11th. And I think this past year, as I was out running, I was thinking, I don't even know who I'm running for. I don't even know a name of a person. So I went home and found the first person on the list and looked up his picture and a little bit about his life, and I posted it on my Facebook page. And it just got such an overwhelming response that we just did the second person and the third person, and now I'm at, when I finish today, I'll be at 341, and then I'll finish the last 2 tomorrow.